Okay. Let's try this again. Call Jack when you have time. Okay, definitely, brother. I want to thank everybody for stopping in. I want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. It stops through. But this is what we worked on last video, was these rock castings and all this here. I like how it turned out. It don't look too bad. But right now I want to concentrate here. I want to concentrate right here because I want to start dyeing this for my next stage on this area. I do them in little sections like this. Like I'll get this all done, work on it, but I got to kind of square it up to where it's halfway decent looking. Yeah, I will try to switch that over from 10 to 12. I went back to try to print something and found out I was out of ink. So tomorrow I'm headed up to Wally World and get ink. Okay, we got the surgical gloves on. I'm gonna have to get some more of this. Gotta be careful because this is dusty, powdery wise. I got my head turned away from it because that's how we roll. Okay. Got my mixture in there of I was going to try the printing of that on a bill, on billboard, just to get used to it and everything again. But I can't do it because I'm out of ink. As soon as we hung up off the phone, Joe, I forgot what program you said you use. I guess you'll have days like that too, huh? Lack of memory. Okay, let's see what we can't do. What I like about this stuff is you don't really have to re-wet the area prior to where you worked at. I mean, they say they recommend it, but I've done none of this. Excuse me. None of this was pre-soaked or anything like that. I just started doing this, dibbing and dabbing and twisting and curving, and you never know. Microsoft Publisher. I knew it was Microsoft something. There's an area I want to take care of right here that I just don't care for. just looks. Just don't look right. And I better move my water before I spill it. Waste not, want not. I had to fill in this little tiny crack right here. Yeah, but after I got off here the other night, I put earpods in and went to town doing this. I mean, there's no reason or rhyming on how you do it. Just if it looks good, keep it. If not, just keep working to it until you think it will resemble a rock in the long run. That's our main goal. Well, my main goal is to get this done. Like I said, I'm going to work one section at a time. And doing just doing it. Hey John, how you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping in. Let me put the phone up here so I can see instead of having to turn away. I hope you had a good day. I've never, it's weird too, because I had 30-some years experience carpenter, master carpenter title, but I have never built a wooden structure from a kit. So Joe gave me an idea of just, he says, why don't you just get a cheapy wood kit and do from there? Well, the wife got me one. It's a little wooden church, HO scale. So we're gonna do a series on that. See how bad I can mess that up. See, I want to leave that crack open because that's where a tree will come out and up. I said, when you're doing this, you got to plan ahead on what outcome you want when you get to that point. And I'm trying to make this look all like rocks, and yeah, I had a really good day. My stepson, or my son, he took the wife out for a Mother's Day dinner, and my grandson's mom come and got him so she could spend some time with him on Mother's Day. And I had the whole house to myself. That don't happen. So I took advantage of it. I did absolutely nothing. Now, that's not true. I got prepared for tonight's show, and I got some lumber cut for the little project that I got going over that way. That's another fine little mess. I'm glad I caught it because it could have been catastrophic if I'd have left it. But I'm glad I had cars derail there, or not derail, decouple right in that area more times than one. And when I looked, for some reason the wood bellied. I don't know if it was a bad cut on the one by, or and when I screwed it down, it followed it. Come on, get up there. You know, it's hard to say. But my main reason getting on tonight is to wish everybody a good Mother's Day. And I hope everybody all the fathers that are mothers, happy Mother's Day. Which I know quite a few dads that are moms. See, I don't want that really to look like rocks. I want shelves. Okay, where did I want that one at? Right there. This would be a good time to say. Probably wondering, what in the world? There's madness to my thoughts. And you sit back and you tease it. Do you want it to look like? Because once you start staining it and hi, Missy. How you doing, girl? I did, before I start, like I said, I went through and I knocked all them little tips off. But I got bored the other night, and the wife bought me a bunch of little items from Woodland Scenics. And let me see if I can do this without making y'all sick. I added some. Got the bears climbing up the log, and then I got the baby bear sitting behind that little tree. Come on, focus. But you get bored and you really want to take this to the next level, but it's like, well, you can't really do that until you get farther down the road. Here's my 3 little bears. Oh, I love my coffee. Okay, now let's roll this back over here. I don't know what that was. It's a cord that I'm standing on. But I want to start. I want to start right in here as far as the next stage goes. And on that section there. I like my paper towels. This is still just 91% rubbing alcohol and Vallejo natural iron oxidized pigment. And I just put it in and shake it up. When I get low on rubbing alcohol, I just add more to it. Now if I can find where I took, okay, there it is. I don't know if this will fit. Nope. Well, that just stinks. Oh, where's my brush? Well, stinker me, man. I guess I'm gonna have to use this one. It's amazing how things just kind of walk right away. Okay, it'll still fit. This is all I do. And I can't go too far that way because I just put some right there. Oh yeah, see that makes that pop. I won't get in there. I still like to know what I did to that paintbrush. I put it in a tote somewhere. And I can't find it. Oh well. We'll live with this one. But I just give it where I want to black this at real good and crevices. Now, when you're doing something like this, I know it sounds weird, but you literally have to look up underneath the edges because you gotta, what'd I say, Joe? 16 inches is the highest point on this mountain, which I think it's scaled out to 180, maybe. I can't remember. But I know it's 16 inches tall. See, as far as I can go that way. Which this ledge is all going to get dirt anyways. I let this set probably 3 days. I know the rubbing alcohol evaporates faster, but I still like to give it some time to cure. Yep, it looks like a big old blob on TV too. I just looked up at my phone to see what it looks like. And but this is how we do it. And then I'll go back with my brown washes and because 80%, well, I'd say 60% of this wall is going to be covered in dirt, trees, bushes, rock slide dirt. Did I say dirt? And once you get, I figure it's going to take at least anywhere from 80 to 100 trees just in this section, you know, on this. And this is 8 foot. Well, to lift up is 8 foot 9 inches. And this is literally an 8 foot wall mountain. But this is, I'm trying to represent the mountains that are across from me. When they are done in the right before spring and all that, all the colors start popping. You don't have hardly any leaves on a tree, just little buds here and there, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you really get to see what's underneath of the canopy of green. You know, that's what this is supposed to represent. You get to really let your imagination go crazy on this. That's wild because when I started doing this over there for the first time, right by the bears is where I first started this. And when I do this wash, like I said, all it is 91% in that pigment. The castings did the same thing as far as absorbed it. But then when you start going back and forth like this, it starts highlighting them real fine cracks. But I've got a door open and I've got a circular fan going I recommend that you do have some kind of ventilation when you're messing with rubbing alcohol for a long period of time, because it will definitely open up your sinuses. There, I'm going to let that tack up for a second. And, oh, I see one spot I missed. Oh, get in that little hole. And once it dries down, it will, it'll look all even color. Okay, I'm cheating. I've got my TV up, so I'm seeing what you guys see on the other TV. Not my phone, because the phone's too small. Can't really see stuff good on that. But I'm liking what I see as far as what you all see on the TV screen. But what I'll do tonight, because this is getting workable to where I don't have to worry about it coming up. I'll take care of all this section right here, get this side taken care of over here, and Wednesday, if the creek don't rise, and well, I'll tell you what, I'm supposed to get mail this week. Let's do a Thursday show. I'll look on schedule, see when everybody's doing a Thursday show. I don't want to take away from anybody. But I'll do a mail call. And in between mail call, we'll work on this. Like I said, I like to let this dry for at least 2 to 3 days. And then you come back and add your other stains. And it don't seem to affect it that bad. But I'll take care of this, get this all squared up in one color as far as the black wash goes. Hey brother, how you doing, Wade? And hey Jerry, we'll go from there. Like I said, this is just rubbing 100% rubbing alcohol. That's how I test it. If it don't come off, good to go. But I'm gonna let that tack up for a couple minutes and do a second wash on it. And that should put me about 45 minutes. Like I said, I don't want to run everybody's Mother's Day. But I appreciate y'all stopping in. I got smarter. I got me a bowl. That way I ain't got to put gloves on. That's all I do is I soak the pee out of it. Let it do its thing. No rhyme, no reason. Wherever it goes, it goes. Like I said, I'll try to, I'll look to see when everybody goes live tomorrow or when they're doing a show or anything like that. And this Thursday, I'll do a mail call because my mail runs about 12 noon. Engine's coming. I've got a CSX kit that I got to build. That should be fun. See, I can't do none of that because I just put some there and over in here. I can waste the rest of this right here because this is all. And that's one thing nice about having a camera and having it on TV at the same time, because you can literally just lower your camera down and see what you missed. I'll show you what I mean by when you have I guess I ran into some wet. Oops. I'm in trouble. That's all I do is this right here. No rhyme, no reward, nothing. Just goob it on. Okay. Now that's goobered on, and I got that area that I wanted to get done. And yeah, it will be, Joe. From, let me see if I can back this thing up. That's my dog hearing me. Excuse me. Okay. From right here to right there, where it ends, is 8 foot. And like I said, it goes probably about 1.5 feet more past it. Hey, Kai. How you doing, Kyle? But this section here will be 8 feet long, and the highest point over there where the bears are, and the dozer, is 16 inches tall. Actual 16 inches, not scale feet. But when you have a camera hooked up, you can kind of zoom in on things and see what you're missing. See, that don't look too bad. I'm happy with that. As far as the Hey, and how you doing, brother? That way when you can see what you're doing. Like I said, I'll let this tack up a whole lot more. And I'll get it all coated one coat with this wash, 100% alcohol, and make sure you got your lid on before you shake. Luckily, I didn't shake too hard. They black iron pigment and this right here. That's all I used so far. This is natural iron oxide. It's a pigment for weathering. So I added some to this to test out a spot, and I liked how it did as far as the coverage. I tried black paint and watered it down with rubbing alcohol, and I just like this better when you mix it with rubbing alcohol, because it lets the paint stay, but it dries. Now when you're doing a large area and you got paint, you can let it sit for a couple of days. Yeah. Well, like I said, this will be a ledge. All this will be ledges for my trees. I've got ledges and cracks and everything where I'm able to drill through this rock and hit styrofoam. That way I have something good to mount the trees and the bushes and everything too. Brown, red, black, 60-40. I'll have to try that, Kai. Let me write that down. 60-40, red, black. Cool. RBB. But I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go spend some time with Mama. She's home now from her dinner with her son. I'm gonna let this tack up, and when it's done, I'll get this all done. And Thursday, like I said, Thursday, look for a notification on mail call, and this will do the next step as far as the next wash goes. And you get to see what come in the mail. But I want to thank you all for stopping in. Do not forget to hit the like, subscribe, and that little bell icon, because then you'll know when I do. Jeff, I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. I'll check your channel out. I think I've already subscribed to you. Don't forget to call. I won't. I'll call him. Is he at work or at home? Because I don't want to disturb him at work. But hit that out little bell icon, and you'll notify me Thursday what time I'll go live. Because like I said, I'll look for everybody's schedule, see who's up, who's coming up. I don't want to step on anybody's time slot. But then we'll see where it goes. But from my house to your house, may the good Lord be with you. Y'all be safe. Enjoy time with your mama. And have a good evening.